Pisces, welcome to your next 72. We're going to see what messages come out for you. Pisces, keep in mind that this is a general reading. It is not a personal. So you may not resonate with every channel message. Keep that in mind. The energy that I was channeling for you for the next 72 is your reality. Okay. And it's coming from your major arcana, the moon. For the moon has similarities of the high priestess, and only thing with you is deciphering truth and reality. Your truth when it comes to reality. Um, you're not going to hear this, but it's time to stop. Lying to yourself. The most gentle way that I can say it is stop trying to convince yourself a reality that will meet the expectations of people pleasing and meeting the expectation of what you want at this time. Pisces, your weekly. And just one moment, Pisces. Your weekly is available to you, Pisces. Okay. The next 72, you're going to have to be inspired. And by you being inspired, when it comes to your weekly with the Six of Cups, is it's not rolling with the punches. It's taking what means endearment to you, what is special, what you would take as sacred, and you would keep it within you. That will keep you grounded. For instance, say you like a fresh, warm milk before going to bed. That's something that you personally want to keep going in the sense of tradition, Pisces. So make sure you check out your weekly. It's in the description box, Pisces. It will take you over to the podcast because your weekly for August the first, not August. Something in August could be significant, but we're not going to stretch that far because Pisces, when you stretch it far in the mindset, you get lost. Okay? And right now it's saying you know exactly what you need to do, and you know what distractions you are able to identify what pulls on you. That's a distraction, and it kinds of causes you to get lost in certain difficulties or get lost in trying to change an answer that you already know the answer to. So we have this release here, which is your universal level of extension, Pisces. And it simply talks about your responsibility in the next 72. And it definitely talks about your innocence, which is coming from your weekly, which is the Six of Cups, right? How you feel. But I feel like the fear is the shadow aspect of what it is you cannot see. And being anxious to needing to know the answer of or not wanting to be surprised, and you just have to know everything instead of allowing things to unfold the way that it should instead of having to need to be in control. So your universal level of extension, Pisces, simply says, where are my glasses? Where are my glasses? All right. Just remember, Pisces. I must have left them on the table. Well, it simply says, some responsibilities, Pisces, are yours to hold, others are not. Do not be fooled in thinking a responsibility is only tangible. Many reside just within the mind. Take stock today, Pisces, of your perceived responsibilities. Which ones need to go? The ones that cause confusion, the ones that cause distractions, the one that causes you to lead astray, to 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 stray away from your authentic self, Pisces. Pisces, the chosen words for um, May was already brand new, youthful age, unused, fresh, focus, future, introduce, elevation, advancement, live, connection, new, and growth. Okay. Um, your personal message: no matter how hard you try, things are different now. So you may be realizing that you have changed and you're accepting that. You may be realizing that other people have changed and you're finally accepting it. The old way of doing things are not working. For some of you Pisces, old ways are working for you and you're choosing to continue traditional um, ways or tradition. Okay. So what you want to do, Pisces, beyond moving beyond the next 72 is you want to always grow. Okay. And as you do that, you will enter your purpose because, especially with the moon, this has to do with journey, whether that's literal or internal. Okay. So there is an awakening happening for you, but it's more so of you can choose to. It's like something has to grow. Like you know how something has to grow in the dark, but it's like you're so quick to put the light on it and it hasn't completed a cycle. And whether this is a person that's coming towards you, there's some things that they are also going through a process, Pisces, of needing to accept reality, whether that's tradition, what are aspects of this person, our family, of what they're going to keep within themselves, or what are the things that they've really finally acknowledged of what they need to change in order to move forward. Okay. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and get started. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading of this next 72 to bring clarity and confirmation. Thank you um, for Pisces. Thank you. Pisces, start off small, whether that's internally or literally, in prioritizing how you feel, prioritizing your time. It's okay for you to be selfish in the next 72, putting yourself first. And pertaining to the situation, if you want to do something nice for yourself, you don't have to feel obligated to do so. But the outcome, it feels like whatever it is that you thought you wanted, you realize you can find something better. I feel like you're feeling like whatever you invest in, you want the best. And you're not settling for less. And you're starting off small. You're able to see things from a different perspective. So it's kind of like, say there, if it's this material thing, the closer you got to it, the more the value that you saw it. So it's like you wanted something else that met however much the investment was. And this, if this is a person, the closer you got to someone, you realize that no, this is a good person, but it's not the person for me. And if it's family, it's more so the closer that you get, you realize, yes, there's certain traditional aspects that you want to keep alive, but now you're adding your own twist and you shouldn't feel bad about it. Or you're creating a sense of your own tradition, moving beyond the next 72. All right, what other messages do you have for Pisces, my water sign, please? You're starting something, and it's not like starting up a hot mess. You are putting yourself first. Like it's like your mind has made it. Yeah. Yeah, when it comes to your reality, Pisces, I feel like now you're starting to understand what pulls you, whatever pulls you or whatever gets your attention. You're already informed intuitively if it's real, if it's worth your time. We have established here. So this is letting me know you may need a moment to really reflect, to like, it's kind of like saying, if you were to look at your life from last year to this point, what would be the outcome of your observation? If it's a negative, you already know what you need to do. If it's positive, it's like a realization that what you thought you needed to get to this point, you didn't. But by taking full control, it allowed you to realize that you are not a have-not. You are a have in your reality. And you don't have to allow, there's different levels of haves. So it's like in your reality, Pisces, in the next 72, what has you on fire and what has this drive, this mindset, it's you're releasing anything that will cause a virus in your reality. It says allow wealth to mature. As above, so below. You are revealing your spiritual riches, and they are coming to pass here on earth. They're here in the sense of material. If it's in the sense of people, you're finally getting out of the fairy tale, that this is the way it should be, and you're finally accepting reality. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I know it kind of made me a little dizzy, but that had nothing to do with you. I need my glasses. Overall directions for Pisces. Now, before we do overall direction, I need to see something from Pisces. Because whatever's pulling on you in the next 72, it's your responsibility, no one else's. So it's kind of like you can't blame a person for not doing things the way you want them to do them, because they're in their own reality. And you're being guided not to merge realities, like someone else's reality with yours, but it's kind of like creating this tradition about yourself where you're not being selfish, but you are inserting yourself in other people's reality. But you're not merging their reality with yours, because you don't know if their reality is false. You don't know if they have parasites. You don't know if they have, things that will cause your reality to crumble. All right, what is the back end? We have the Temple here. Whatever this is, you've prayed for this. This is humbleness as well. We have the Vision, yeah. Remember I said this is your your heavens as above, manifesting as below, not in the underworld here on earth. We have the box here. Whatever this spark is, remember I was saying something about a fire energy? It's definitely protective, and only you can access it. But there is a sense of the signal, though. That's why it's very important for you to stay in your own reality. And that's not selfish. Because you don't know if someone is false or if someone's a distraction at this time, or someone who's trying to gift you something. If that comes with a price, with the wrong intentions. It's okay to accept gifts, but you want to read the fine print, right? It's like you want to read the fine print before saying I do. Like I said, look, you have the truth here within this vision, and that's your energy, Pisces, the moon. And it's so similar to the high priestess, and I really feel like you already know truth. So there's no need for you to be fed lies and sit there and allow gaslighting to happen. It's like someone tells you, no, it's like someone puts $100 bill in your hand, right? For you to go take care of something. You go take care of it, and then they say, Pisces, give me that $100 back. And you're like, you gave it to me to go take care of. And they're like, no, I didn't. I just asked you to hold it. So someone's definitely a gaslighter, and they're definitely intuitive as well. And they know truth, but they just choose to cheat. They choose to cheat. This could be literally a player, okay? A knight. They go out, they hang out all the time, looking for prey. And it's like you have so much growth here, and it feels like what happens in the dark needs to, what it is cementation. I'm hearing cementation. It's something to have to do with it's a certain type of seed that has to grow in the dark. I can't think of the word. You know how you create your own seeds? Demonstration. I don't know. Comment it down. It's like you get a seed, you put it in a paper towel. It has to be in the dark, and then it sprouts. Right? It's like your reality is coming to the light, but there's something that is traditional that you have to keep going. But there's all the other things you have to let go of and create a new. Someone is mirroring you. Look at this, sustainer. Whoever this is, whatever you do, they will create a duplicate. Don't worry about that. Seriously, don't worry about that. Doesn't matter. All right. Overall direction for Pisces, please. Look at it as you are their inspiration. Okay. Overall direction for Pisces. Thank you. Yeah, call to action. Take charge in the next 72 and lead by example. We have the Six of Wands. Overall direction. It says an important milestone has been reached, Pisces, and you're feeling confident and self-assured. Not only have you reached your goals, but others have taken notice and you've received acclaim. Don't let guilt stand in the way of your success. Feel proud of your achievements. Fire energy. That's that fire energy that I was telling you, and it's definitely protective. But it's kind of like, don't, only way someone can allow this fire energy to be replicated is if you allow someone to have control of your reality. I don't see you doing that though. So this is kind of like a be aware of someone trying to be in control of your reality, but they are replicating everything of your reality into their own. Overall perspective for Pisces, the angelic. This is giving me as above, so below. It's giving me Pisces, all the years that you've been in your reality that was in your headspace is now coming from the heavens onto the earth. And all you have to do is your journey within your moon energy is not have fear of the shadow that you cannot see. It's like, you know how if you're driving and there's this horizon of a mountain, but as in the closer you keep driving down that path, the closer you start getting to that mountain, but yet it's still far away, but it feels like it's getting close. It's saying within your own energy, stick to your path and fear not, despite of the shadow horizon, because you're not able to see, but your light. It's not the sun where it's just going to light everything around it. It's just your path. So everything outside of your path is going to be dark, and you're supposed to fear not. Okay? Be fearless. Let's talk about this overall perspective with this angelic that is inverted Pisces. All right, Pisces. It says, no matter what you have done regarding to overall perspective, no matter what you have done, Pisces, are not done in your life, you are loved and lovable. This card encourages you to be more kind to yourself and to others. Walk with gentleness in your heart. Share the compassion of the angelic realm with all you meet. And know that you are never truly alone. Thank you. So that's that shadow energy. People, fear not. Be the light that you are and lead by example, because your overall focus is called to action. As a side note, take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. And don't fate not. And don't allow anyone to make you feel like you are selfish. Pisces in the next 72. Because your new growth, your leaves, and your fruits have come forth with spring. And your enlightenment comes hand in hand with perfection of wisdom. Okay. Your story, your strength, which is a job all by itself, and being awakened and awaken those that are in the dark. So this is connected to purpose, Pisces. Let's take a look at rebel energy. What does Pisces need to acknowledge or speak up about in the next 72? Thank you. It says, face reality or live in la la land. Choose bravely, Pisces. Yeah. Whatever you set your mind to is what you set your mind to. Whatever you want, whatever you desire, what you set your mind to, whatever you awaken, you can change it around. So whatever nostalgia that happened within this Six of Cups within your weekly, let's get the negative out of the way. So if you have nostalgia of constantly reminiscing about certain regrets in the past, you're being guided to release that and to let it go. Forgive. Yes, you'll never forget. And that's what you keep recycling, what you haven't forgotten. And you really have to release it and let it go. Literally. Now, pertaining to the positive aspect, okay? So before we get to the positive, you need to start creating new memories, new marked highlight memories, and replacing of those past negative markers that keep coming back, resurfacing in the mindset that keeps pulling you from you truly being in the reality of the desires of your heart or accomplishing something. All right. But it is definitely connected to innocence, childhood, and tradition. For some of you, uh, you are not wanting to be submissive within a marriage. You want to be married, but you don't want to be a submissive person. You want to be able to live your life independently, and you want your spouse to live independently, and you want to come together as one. Now, pertaining to the positive markers, which is a good thing of the nostalgia, it's like there is this fire energy where it's allowing you to, like, having these ideas, these creative ideas in the next 72. Keeping tradition alive, and it's nothing big. It's just, certain things that happened as a child that you want to continue because it was love. You felt the love, and you're putting your own twist to it. Okay. And pertaining to what you need to acknowledge in the next 72 is commitment and not allowing anyone else to take control of your reality. Don't allow anyone to tell you what you cannot do, what you cannot accomplish, what you cannot feel. I feel like you already know the answers when it comes to your actions in the next 72. You've already made a decision on what it is that you want to do. And that's the Six of Wands, of definitely being confident and having victory over overcoming someone's reaction, someone's disappointment, because you're putting yourself first. So next 72, there is this realization of you opening your eyes and realizing who's truly committed to you when it comes to love. Let's go ahead and look at challenges and obstacles, Pisces. Remember, I told you strength is a job all by itself. I'm not going to say any signs because I don't want to confuse you. But there is a lot of fire energy here with overall direction as well as your overall perspective and focus. It's fire energy. And in rebel energy is fire energy as well. All right, challenges and obstacles for Pisces, please. Thinker, your energy. There's no need to overthink. The challenge is being present, Pisces. The obstacle here is getting lost in nostalgia, whether it's negative or positive. If it's negative, it's saying let that go, and it's time to create new positive memories. If it's positive, it's like there is this sense of hope. Now I'm getting the hope that's coming in. Are bringing back the love that was lost. Are grounding yourself in commitment. And you're not going out of your way to prove yourself in the next 72. I just feel like it's like you have the master plan. All you have to do is do it. You have the blueprint. You have the to-dos. You know what to do. Overall focus, call to action. It's just like, just do it. And Nike energy, which is a goddess. Okay. So you definitely have the fire energy to get things done when you set your mind to it, Pisces. The Hangman here. Trying to make a decision. Do you take control over your life? Or are you going to continue to be in the shadow of fear and allow someone else to control it, because it is a dark space when you're not in control. And just a little FYI, Pisces. All right. There's not really too much in when it comes to you using your own brain and your own smarts. Yeah, you're going to have people telling you, but that's if you allow those people in your reality, though. Some people they're going to say, Pisces, you're crazy for that idea. You shouldn't marry this person. You shouldn't be with this person. No, that's not love. What is your reality, Pisces? Call to action. Take charge. Let's go ahead and there's a sense of recognition as well. But that's if you see it. I don't think you see it. Maybe that's what's if there's a Pisces where in your head you acknowledge yourself, but you haven't experienced people acknowledging you. And you need to come to reality so that you can experience that. Goddess Oracle for Pisces in the next 72, please. Because I feel like this situation of your own untold story within your overall perspective with the angelic that's inverted, your angel guides are protecting you on your path. We have leap of faith. It says take a risk, Pisces, in the next 72 and put your heart's true desires into action. The message this far has been, let's take a look at feminine energies, Pisces. All right, what messages do you have for Pisces and feminine energy? Thank you. Go ahead and take those. All right, Pisces, the Eight of Emotions. So that shadow energy that I was telling you about. But the difference from this one, it is a fierce, as fierce, if I'm saying it right. Instead of, remember I said how the sun, this is your energy, Pisces, of you going down this path, but on the side you're unable to see because it's shadow energy, because the sun is not lighting everything up. And on this here, it is. And so I feel like this is your headspace. You're able to have this clear, but then when it's time to come back to reality, it's a dark space. And you've been guided in so many ways of saying, hey, you are the path. You are the path. You see they're wearing black, and then there's this shadow here. So it's connected with people, and you can't allow people to place fear this far. Feminine energy also with the Six of Inspirations and Justice. So it's okay for you to truly be who you want to be in the next 72. If you feel like you're a star, be a star. No one can take that from you. It's your reality. And you get to choose who you want in your reality. You don't want anyone that's not going to uplift you. You want someone that's going to allow you to die daily to be the best version of you, Pisces. Some of you, Pisces, are still going to be in your headspace. You haven't got to this point yet. And that's okay. We're all on different levels and different phases within different levels. So if you're still in that headspace and within that regret, it's time to forgive, and you need to find different outlets that's going to allow you to replace those markers with positive ones. Masculine energy for Pisces, please. You want new highlights. Okay. Masculine energy, we have the Empress, the Devil in reverse, and the Queen of Swords. As much as it's like it feels like a new cycle, but it's not. It's birthing. Masculine is birthing stability here and not taking action in shadow energy, not operating in in their shadow self. Let's take a look at shadow energy. Congratulations, masculine. It's a lot of threes coming out in threes. Yeah, look at that. Threes and threes. We have judgment and shadow energy. The Six of Swords. Wow. Um, with the Three of Chalices. What is this one? The Six of Wands. Yeah. So it's spiritual warfare for some of you Pisces in the next 72. Because some of you are fearing your own self rather than people. It's not really people, it's you. And pertaining to judgment, the Six of Swords, you've already transformed. You you haven't seen it yet because you're not balanced. Especially with the Three of Chalices and shadow energy. This is a comfortable space. You're not wanting to fail, but it's kind of like settling, because this is shadow energies. Settling with temporary temporary temporal emotions, temporal celebrations. It's kind of like you have a good time with someone and then the next minute you're arguing, or someone cuts you off and the next minute you make up, or someone it's that type of energy, and it's like you're bigger than the situation. A door of opportunity is here and you have to take action, whether it's feminine or masculine energy. If it's feminine energy, you have to be confident in who you are, and you're going to have to find a way to be able to maintain the nourishment, because dying daily, it's like people are going to have to catch up with you. If you don't communicate, no one's not going to understand how you are becoming this new version of you, or why you're wanting to elevate yourself instead of settling. It's like masculine has this new birth, right, of being a new version of masculine, and masculine saying, I'm going to settle. I'm going to see how this works out, instead of constantly evolving on a regular basis. So feminine is constantly shedding old self, but there is needed of some healthy routines that's going to maintain nourishment, because the last thing you want to, in foolish energy with the hangman, is then redoubt yourself again, and then you're starting all over from what you've already transformed from. Let's go ahead and look at romantic oracles, Pisces. You set your intention, and I will set the intention in regards to self-love, Pisces. Your self-love. You. All right. What message do you have for Pisces? Pisces, it says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And pertaining to self, it's okay to put yourself first. Just be selfish. You have to be selfish. You know why? Because you've been somewhere else for too long, whether that's in the head space or in the heart space. Some of you both. So it's like you're coming back to your reality, and you're fresh. It's all new. So you're adjusting. Okay? Everything's going to be okay. Let's go ahead. Before I shed light on your reading, let's go ahead and pull your angel guide message for your next 72. And Pisces, your weekly is available to you. The link is in the description. It is audio. It's going to take you over to the podcast. And there on the podcast, you will find a lot of collective and general readings, okay? Okay. It's a whole different vibe over there. All right. Pisces, what is your angel guide message for your next 72? Let me shuffle 3 more times since everything was coming out in 3s. All right, angel guide message for Pisces. Thank you. It says harmony and resolution, Pisces. Whoever a masculine could be trying to lay something down, lay something on the table, and it may not be truth. Your angel guides are definitely protecting you. Yeah, take a step back because you would definitely be able to realize that inner child healing for some of you Pisces. All right, let's read this harmony and resolution. For some of you Pisces, someone wants to have a child with you, or you want to have a child with someone. Place of effect. All right, harmony and resolution, Pisces. Your angel guide message. It says, your angel guide is encouraging you to stand down from any conflicts that are going on in your life right now, Pisces. Take a step back to collect your thoughts and breathe. Angels cannot help you unless you create space for them to intervene. And they are with you now and willing to restore peace. They want you to know that they are aware of your challenges and the concerns you have. But unless you have faith that harmony can be restored, nothing can change. This is a time for you to visualize yourself, Pisces, the situation, and everyone involved enveloped in a golden light of goodness and grace. It is important to know that angels of peace are encouraging you to let them bring peace to the situation. Pisces, trust the process in the next 72. All right, let's go ahead and shed some light on your reading. All right, shed light on Pisces. It says, Pisces, sending the light, laying foundations and divine plan. Okay, this is Anna, grandmother of Jesus, Jesus, however you want to say it. But this is definitely stemming from that tradition here. Something that's traditional that keeps you grounded is definitely going to activate this call of action, open up a door of opportunity in your shadow self. It says your affirmation through these times that are I'm adding words now. It says through these times, Pisces, are difficult. They are only a short phase of life. All right, Pisces, those were your channeled messages for your next 72. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you. And